friends, welcome back. Today I've got a video for you. This is something new that I've not done before on the channel. I'm going to go over some of the most recent books that I've been reading or listening to and share them with you all. If you're new around here, I hope that you enjoy the video you're about to see. Please consider subscribing to be a part of the family. I would love to have you on this journey. But this video is going to be kind of a sit-down, fun, chatty, the books I've been reading, or more accurately listening to. So just to preface this, a long time ago I used to be a very avid reader, and then I had children. So last year I stumbled upon an app that's available through my library for free audiobooks. The app is called Libby. It's probably available for many of you. I know a lot of friends across the country that use it. But I have found that audiobooks allow me to enjoy reading again in a new way, but it allows me to do it on my time where I don't have to like set time aside to sit and read. So I listen to audiobooks in the car when I'm by myself, on long road trips. The kids have headphones in the car to watch movies, and I listen to audiobooks. I listen while I'm cleaning, cooking dinner, running errands, sometimes even just sitting on the couch. I will listen just like I would curl up with a book. So it has really opened doors for me. Last year alone I read or listened to 42 books in 2018, which was a huge jump from like the 6 books that I listened or read the year before. So my goal for 2019 is 50 books. I'm hoping to actually surpass that, but I give myself a little bit of grace just in case I go through phases where I'm not able to read or listen. So I am going to go through some of my most recent books with you. I've noticed that I've really been getting into psychological thriller type books, so some of those are on here, but I like a lot of everything almost. There's some categories I don't. But all that aside, let's jump right in with book number 1. The most recent book that I just finished is called Baby Teeth, and it's by Zoje Stage, and I think I'm pronouncing that properly. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. This book is about a 7-year-old psychopath, basically, with an Electra complex. If you're not familiar with Electra or an Oedipus complex, Electra complex, the little girl is kind of obsessed with her dad and wants to be like daddy's little girl and wants mommy out of the picture. As a parent, this book was very chilling to me. The girl is so manipulative the entire time. You are just wondering how the parents don't see it. The mother does, but the father still sees her as his little girl. The ending, if you like psychological thrillers, I recommend it. It was really good, without giving spoilers away. It was chilling and very disturbing on some levels. So take that as you will. Book number 2 is One Perfect Lie by Lisa Scottoline. If you see me looking down here, it's because I have notes on my laptop. I gave this book 3 out of 5. I was not real impressed with it. It got 3 stars from me because it did keep me interested enough to not shelve it. There are some books that I shelve without finishing. I've learned that the older I get, I do not have to finish a book if it's not holding my interest, and I've told myself that it's okay not to do that and not to feel guilty. So, One Perfect Lie, this is about an undercover agent portraying a teacher and football coach, high school football coach. So he's undercover, he's trying to find information and intel on a case dealing with explosives and the government. And again, it had me interested enough to finish it, but reading the back cover or the story synopsis made it sound more of a psychological thriller, and to me it was not. It was more of like a, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it just, to me, it wasn't the best. And I've read some reviews and others who enjoy this author as a whole, and they said it wasn't her best writing. So I might give something else by her a try, but this one was not a win for me. Book number 3 is Allegedly by Tiffany Jackson. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. This one was really good. It's a story about a young black girl who allegedly kills a white baby infant when she herself is just 7 years old. She gets sent to what she calls baby jail. She's there for like 6 or 7 years, and then she gets sent to a group home. So the story is following her at the age of 16. She's in this group home. She's just trying to survive, and she gets pregnant, and the state wants to take her baby because, of course, she is underage. She is a ward of the state for the murder conviction. Meanwhile, the main character, Mary, her mother is harboring some secrets of her own that put a whole different twist on it. So this book kept me guessing, and it was a good one. I really enjoyed it. Book number 4, this is a book I've been wanting to read for years and years. It's an older one, and it's Suzannes Diary for Nicholas by James Patterson. It was really nice to see a book by James Patterson that focuses more like a love and like love story sort of plot line, because he usually writes like murder mystery and murder, I don't know if that's the correct category. I'm really bad at kind of categorizing things, but James Patterson writes more about like crime. So Suzanne's Diary for Nicholas got 5 stars from me. This book had me bawling like a baby. It's a really heartbreaking love story. The main character, Kate, well, not the main character, but it starts out, Katie thinks that she's found the man of her dreams until one day he unexpectedly just up and disappears, leaving behind only a diary for her to kind of explain the situation. And it kind of shows, it goes through Katie's like emotions reading the diary, but you're also like living the diary out as it's being written, and it tore my heart out. It's a very short book. I think the audiobook was only 4 hours, so it's one that I finished up within like a day. But yeah, that's one that got 5 stars for me, and that doesn't happen all that often. Book number 5 is The Other Woman by Sandy Jones. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. This one was very suspenseful, and it kept me guessing the whole way through. The main character, Emily, thinks she's found the love of her life. They plan to get married, but his mother is trying everything she can to keep them apart. And the whole way through there, I am hating the mom and just like, get her out of the picture. And there are some major twists that I did not see coming. So if you like psychological thriller, it's kind of in that category, I would think. Like, it really had you guessing, and it gets kind of dark in some areas, so if you like that kind of thing, definitely check it out. And for now, I'm actually going to end it with my most recent 5 books. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I've got 5 more on here that I want to talk about, but I don't want this video to be too long. So stay tuned for part 2. It will be coming out shortly. Drop me a comment down below if you like this type of video. I do a lot of reading, so if you'd like me to, I can go through like every 5 books that I read. I can do a little review like this with you, give you some ideas, and I would love to hear what books you are reading or listening to, so please drop me some suggestions down below. A lot of the books that I'm currently reading or have on my list are actually from some of you, because I've talked about books in the past. So give me some feedback. This is the first of this type of video that I've done where I just focus on the books that I'm reading, but stay tuned, like I said, for part 2, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye.